Place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. I, Robert Cliffe,
I, Robert Cliffe,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Supervisor according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new supervisor.
I really feel blessed. It's a difficult campaign this year, but it's not the campaign that's important, it's the result of the campaign that's important. And I guess that's why I'm here today. The past is history. There's nothing that we can do about the past. We can't change the way the campaign went. We can't change anything that happened prior to this day. The future is a mystery. We don't know what may come down the road. 2 years ago, you never would have guessed that the economy would be in the shape it's in today. You wouldn't have guessed that revenues for every government agency are down, and government agencies are all scrambling to try and make sense out of their financial condition. What we do have is that precious present moment. That's what we as board members can control. That's what we as staff members and workers can control and try to do a better job for our residents. That's what we have to work for. On Sunday, Father Sam told us that God wants us to respect the laws. He gave us 10 laws to follow, and those 10 laws should be easy for us to follow. But he gave us some others, one of which is to love our neighbor as ourselves. That's a little more difficult. And for us as board members, it means that we need to seek out people in our community that have problems. And then we have to go out and find ways to help them in a manner that everybody can come to a solution and keep their dignity. I don't expect to make many changes here in the office, but there are a few things. First of all, I tend to be a lot more open and a lot more honest with you. If I tell you something, you can count on it being the truth. If I disagree with you, you can count on me telling you that as well. I will be straightforward with people, and when I say something, it's the truth. I'm also going to be a good steward with your tax-paying money. We have to be good stewards. We have to do a better job than we have been doing, especially in these tough times. You have to keep an eye on it. There's an awful lot of work to do. And as board members, we work for you. So we will do our best to see that we take care of those. I'm also going to ask the board to approve a more stringent policy in terms of purchasing. Certainly isn't that I don't trust the staff members. I think that our department heads are all wonderful people and they do a terrific job for the town of Wheatfield. But as President Reagan used to say, trust but verify. Economic development. Wheatfield's open for business, the right kind of business. Economic development, bringing businesses into the town, into the county, is the lifeblood of our future. Yes, it helps with taxes, and that's important. More importantly, it brings in jobs for our children and their children. I've got 2 kids still in college right now, and it's not going to be easy for them to find jobs, certainly not here in Wheatfield, unless we have economic development. So to this end, Senator Maziarz on Monday is holding a meeting right here in this room, where he's going to be discussing the possibility that the New York State Power Authority will actually release some low-cost power to businesses in this area. Apparently there's a new proposal, a new plan out there that could give us some benefit in that sense. Economic development is important, but it's not only in Wheatfield. The job in the town of Lockport, the job in the city of Niagara Falls is just as important to the town of Wheatfield as one that may be here. So it is a regional concept. It's not just going to be about Wheatfield, but I do think Wheatfield should take a leadership role in that, and I'm prepared to work towards that, and I hope you are as well. Oh, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to come, but before I suggest any further, it's time for me to go back to listening again. I did a lot of listening on the campaign trail. I certainly have a good group of people here to listen to, get your ideas. It is going to be difficult financial times, but I think we can get through it. And I think we've got an extremely good board and concerned board. I think we've got a great group of people that work for the town of Wheatfield. So, starting on Monday night, we start making this precious present moment relevant to all of our town residents and all of the stakeholders here in town. Happy New Year. This should be a fun year, and I certainly need your help, so please join the team.